I'm at the bank making money, making moves. Machines with tools and drills, making grooves. Missions impossible.
What is up, investors? Welcome back to In the Green with Charlie. Today I spoke with My Name, the investor user who grabbed attention by jumping to first place in the XTREME League, despite this just being his second month on the app. I was shocked when I reached out to him and learned that he is just 12 years old. We talked about his first few months on the app. Here is our conversation. What's up, My Name? How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fantastic. So let's get started by you just explaining your background. Where are you from and how old are you?
I'm from India. I am 12 years old.
Awesome. And at just 12 years old, how did you get into investing so young?
Yeah, good question. So when I was like 11 years old, I had gone to my friend's house and we were playing video games, and he just got a notification from Invstr. He clicked on it and went to this app. I asked him about this app, so he explained everything to me. Then I had gone to his house many times, and again he kept explaining me a bit and a bit and a bit. So till that time, I got to know how to use this app properly. Then as my dad is in investing, I took some tips also from him. So every day I used to ask him a few questions, and secretly I downloaded this app. I saw many videos and started right off with the academy. The academy is really good. So that's how it helped me to join this. That's how I came into investing.
That's really cool. And you've been on the app for about a month and you've been incredibly successful. What do you attribute that success to? What's been your strategy?
First of all, I go to the risers and fallers list in Invstr. It's really helpful. Otherwise, I wouldn't know most of the stocks by now. So I select some stocks which are almost penny. I look at their chart, how they are doing. Then I research about them and I buy or sell depending on its price.
So when you're looking at a stock's chart, what exactly are you looking for when deciding whether to buy or sell it?
I look at its 5-year chart and then I go back to its 1-day chart. I know it's a bit confusing, but I have a technique.
So what specific industries do you like to trade stocks in, or do you just trade across a bunch of different industries?
I trade most of the stocks are penny.
Gotcha. What's your favorite league you're in on the app?
The league doesn't have a name. It's hashtag spiral something spiral. Like it's the League of James. In that league, I get most of my learning process happens there. Like Mo Muhammad, he provides me a lot of information. He's the best.
Are there many other people your age you know and interact with on the app, or are you mostly interacting with adults?
I don't take tips from younger adults. This investor community only helps me learn every day. So basically, I learn more and more every day.
Do you find it interesting that you are only 12 years old and you are learning from and helping other adults learn to invest who are much older than you?
Yeah, it's interesting that I'm 12-year-old. I got into a very small age into investing, and yep, there are many big people in this app who ask me, how do you do this? Like many people's DMs I have been answering, and some DMs I haven't answered. I get like really tired answering DMs.
What are some of the most interesting DMs you've gotten from older investors?
It's each investor gives me the same DM, basically like, how do you do this? How are you up so much? Can you teach me? What is your strategy? Like the basic questions.
What do you usually respond to those people?
I said, I can't tell the secret how I do it, but I can tell you I research on the apps on Yahoo Finance and Webull.
How many people have DM'd you asking you these questions?
There are many, approx 15.
That's super cool that you're only 12 years old and giving advice to people who are older and sometimes maybe even more experienced.
Yeah, some people are here in 8 months. They ask me, I'm here from a long time. Can you tell me your strategy?
Awesome. And are you ever going to tell people your strategy, or are you going to keep it secret forever?
Of course, I'm going to keep it a secret. One day, maybe I'll tell it, but that day needs to be awaited for a long time.
Have you started investing at all with real money, or have you just traded on Invstr in the fantasy finance?
As I'm currently winning in the XTREME League, I'm really excited about the first prize. So when I told my father, and I went crazy on him for him to subscribe for me when my subscription ended. Then I made a deal with him that when I get the $500, you have to open a real account of $500 for me. And he actually said yes.
Awesome. What's the first thing you're going to do with that $500 when that account is opened?
Then I started asking more and more questions to him daily. I asked him, how much profit do you get from Apple? He says like $2,000. I was like, but Apple only rises 2 or 3% or falls 2 or 3% a day. Then he says he has a scheme that allows him to buy at such a low price, and he buys many shares of that. That's what gives him so much money. And then I got stunned. I got really astonished. With $500, what can I do? I cannot buy so many shares. Yeah.
Are you able to share how that works, that he can buy so many shares of Apple with such a low amount of money compared to its stock price?
I have asked him so many times. He has given me such a big formula that I can't even understand. I'm too young to understand it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what would you tell someone who's a young investor like yourself, or I'm not a young investor, but looking to become a young investor, maybe around your age? What's the first thing that they should do if they're getting into the stock market?
First, I had told them to complete the academy. It's really helpful. Then you can go through the videos to learn more about the app. Then directly start downloading the apps, Webull and Yahoo Finance. The stocks which you want to trade, like FANG stocks or the normal stocks, you can research on them and take the advice from the comments you get in those apps.
Well, thank you for coming on In the Green today, my name.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Money making moves, machines with tools and drills making grooves, missions impossible.
I am not a financial advisor, and my comment should never be taken as financial advice. Investments come with risk, so always do your research and analysis beforehand.